So prime numbers and the prime factors. A prime number is a number which doesn't divide by anything apart from itself and 1. So some examples of prime numbers are 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, and so on. All of these numbers can't be divided by any number but themselves. So if we take 17, for example, 17 can only be divided by 17 and 1. 17 divided by 17 is 1, and 17 divided by 1 is 17. So 17 can only be divided by 17 itself, so it's the number itself, or 1. That's true for all of these numbers. That's what prime number is. So prime factorization is when you break a number down into a list of prime numbers that multiply to make the number. So as an example, we use a factor tree to do that. So as an example, if we take 50 and we want to break it down into its prime factors, what we do is we divide by 2 first. We get 2 here and we get 25. The 2 stays on this side of the tree and the 25 comes here. Then we try and divide by 2 again, but we can't do that. So what's the next prime number that we can move to? We can try and divide by 3. We can try and divide by 3, but 25 doesn't divide by 3 and give us a whole number. So we try the next prime number in the list, and that's 5. 25 divided by 5 is 5. So we put a 5 here, because that's the number we divided by, and that's the result, 5. Now 5 can't be divided any further because 5 itself is a prime number. So we're finished here. So what we do is we just collect these, 2, 5, and 5, and we say the prime factors of 50 are 2, 5, and 5. And the reason for that is because 2 times 5 times 5 is 50, and these three numbers are themselves prime. So that's essentially what prime factorization is. It's just to make it so that you get prime numbers that multiply to make your number, the number that you have here. So let's try another few examples of prime factorization. Let's try the example 22. So 22, prime factorization. Let's try the smallest prime numbers. Let's try 2. We can divide 22 by 2, and we get 2 here because that's what we divided by, in 11 here. 11 itself is a prime, so we're finished already. So in the first stage, we're finished already. 2 and 11. 2 and 11 are the prime factors of 22. So let's try another example now. We'll try 30. So 30, can divide 30 by 2. That's where the divisor goes, or the number we divided by, and we're left with 15. 15 divided by 2, no, you won't get a whole number when you do that, so let's try 3. 15 divided by 3 is 5, so put the divisor here, and we put the result here. So 5 itself is a prime number, it can't be simplified any further or factorized, prime factorized any further, so we're finished already. So we just circle the numbers and we say the prime factors of 30 are 2, 3, and 5. Try and list them from smallest to biggest. Now the final example that we're going to do is 80. Let's try 80. So if we try 80, we can divide by 2, gives us 40. We can divide by 2 again, that gives us 20. We can divide by 2 again, that gives us 10. Divide by 2 again, that gives us 5. 5 can't be simplified any further. So we're finished. We just circle the numbers, the prime factors, we say the prime factors of 80 are 2, 2, 2, 2, and 5. Because if we multiply all these numbers together, we get 80. And the same goes for the rest. If we multiply these numbers together, 2 times 3 is 6, times 5 is 30, we get 30. And here, 2 times 11 is 22. That's prime factorization.